Hi there, I'm Ina Speak Simply Malekesh, and this is my channel where I share with you about sex, relationship, intimacy, and spirituality one bite at a time. And what I'm sharing with you today comes as a result of having a very good, mature male friend in my life who gave me a reflection. And I hope that all of you have at least one male and female friend that will speak the unspeakable to you with kindness and caring so you could really hear it. What he shared with me was that he had listened to a number of my podcasts, from many, many years ago, and that my voice tone had changed over the years, that he could listen to my voice years ago for hours on end just because of the quality of the tone, and that my voice had taken on a much more authoritative, stronger, masculine voice. And he said he thought it was probably as a result of whatever my journey had been. So, of course, I accepted it. I thanked him. I knew what he was saying was true. And I asked for clarity. And of course, these last 3 years just popped into my head as to why did I become more authoritative? Why was I stronger? And it's been a very challenging 3 years, and I have learned a lot. So I'm going to do just some personal sharing with you with the hopes that if I have learned something from my journey, perhaps it will help you in your journey. About 3 years ago, I realized that I was still having some old patterns, you can call them karmic, old repetitions, old ways of thinking, and I was very tired of it. And I made a commitment that I was going to begin to work even stronger on my spiritual self-growth and development. I was going to step into a dharmic lifestyle. That means that I am responsible for myself, that I am happy, I'm joyful, I am free, and I have Great Spirit God actively guiding my life. Realizing the last 3 challenging years that it brought about this masculine strength. And maybe I needed it during that process, but I no longer need it. Because what I am choosing to express now is what I call my feminine voice of power, is gentle strength. So I have committed, and I shared with my husband that I am beginning a journey. Very important we share, and we're transparent with our partners. I have never been on this journey before. I do not know where it's going to take me. I do not know how it's going to impact our marriage, our relationship. If I do not do this for myself, I will die inside. Dying inside is different than giving up. Because what I learned over this last 3 years is when I gave up, and I realized I could not fix it. I could not make the change that I was desiring. And I gave up, and I allowed Great Spirit God to enter into me and to guide me. And it was so freeing. Rather than dying inside, which is just a downward spiral into depression and negativity, giving up, admitting failure, allows a greater, higher power to enter into your consciousness and to quiet that voice. And I decided to take on a self, what I call warrior task assignment. It takes a warrior for us to change. And in that, I asked for a mantra for myself. Realize that women and men in today's society, that a woman not only needs her feminine attributes in the home to provide that feminine strength, but we need our masculine attributes because we're going out and we are earning a full living along with you men. Men, you have your masculine attributes, which are so easy for you, and you embrace your feminine in the home with the children and in other ways. So we have the male-female balance within us. When we get out of balance, that's when it creates a problem. That's when it is exhausting to us. So I decided to create a mantra for myself, and I'm going to share it with you. And then I'm going to share with you what happened as a result of saying this for just every morning, every night, reading it. I have 3x5 cards in my office, next to the bed, in the bathroom, so it's in my front brain. My feminine voice of power is gentle strength. I hear tenderness and care in my vocal tone. God, Great Spirit, help me be gentle strength. I was reading this for 2 days, whatever room I went into. On the second day of reading it, I was finding the very first thing I had to do was to have gentle strength and tenderness and care with myself. I had a sense of vulnerability. I had inner tears of consciousness. Very interesting, because when we take a personal warrior task assignment, that's one thing. But when that assignment takes you, you don't know where it's going to take you. And I had a wonderful self-realization that first I had to have that tenderness and that gentle strength with myself, so then I could let it flow through me and speak it out to my husband and to my friends and to my clients. And I'm doing it now and sharing it with you. Anytime we have an opportunity to learn something, I invite you to share it with others. We are here on this planet to support each other and to evolve and to become more evolved, enlightened, spiritual, sacred human beings, and to show respect for each other. My husband has supported me in these 3 years of change. I have changed tremendously. I have had friends say that who I was is no longer who I am, and who I am now is a much better version of me. And yet there's this one piece that must be done, and that is that I have gentle strength in my voice tone and how I communicate. And I thank you for sharing this with me. You can reach me on this channel. I do work with you remotely or in office. I work 7 days a week from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. And bless you. Thank you for your time today.